Moving forward, I am delighted to say that this partnership is moving beyond the Games, as the city of Eton in Elgeyo Marakwet will be twinning with the city of Miramas. And this Olympic year, we have worked with many other Kenyan partners to spread the Olympic spirit, as sport, it has been said, is a key vector for equality and empowerment, especially for the youth. Let me give a few examples. Last week, at Alliance Française in Mombasa, we hosted the Paris-Mombasa Olympic Boxing Day with the Kenyan Boxing Federation, allowing boys and girls to compete. We also partnered with Kibera's youth and the Kibera Black Star to transform a former landfill into a cultural and sporting space for the local community. In Eton, the French private sector established a training center for about 20 young Kenyan athletes. And next week, in partnership with the NBA and the Kenya Academy of Sport, we'll be commissioning a new basket field near Kisarani, and we hold a wheelchair basketball game. In conclusion, sports serve as a means for France and Kenya to build a stronger foundation for a united society and a prosperous country. Let me try to go back to Swahili. Lazima tupatie vizazi vijavyo nafasi ya kujenga taifa kwa kupitia michezo. Lakini vijana wenu wahusishwe katika ujenzi wa taifa. Indeed, today, we are hosting this Bastille celebration to uphold those values of liberty, equality, and fraternity, seeking to foster greater unity and cohesion within our nation. As the host country for the Olympic and Paralympic Games this year, we will commit globally to the Olympic ideal of building a peaceful and better world through sport. As we adopt a UN Security Council resolution last November calling for Olympic truce, we reflect on the Greek oracle of Delphi, who wanted to replace the cycle of conflict with a friendly athletic competition every 4 years. Ladies and gentlemen, this year Olympic and Paralympic are historic. Paris will host for the first time in history games with the same number of male and female athletes. Both Kenya and France are Olympic nations. It isn't simply that we both have great athletes, such as my friend Paul, we do, but most importantly, our people hold a true passion for sports. Hence, sports play a key role in our relationship. Right now, some members of Team Kenya have already arrived in Miramas, in the south of France, and soon the rest of the team, led by Dr. Paul Tergat, will join them. The city of Miramas is incredibly excited to host you as the Kenyan champion prepare for the Games. However, they asked me to tell you to leave some medals for France in the long race. Tafadhali msichukue kila kitu.
It is so gratifying that we are able to be here today, because a few weeks ago, in the middle of the Kenyan crisis, His Excellency came to see me and he put forward a question. Should we postpone the Bastille Day or should it go on? And I told him, do not postpone it. Let it go on. Today I stand here to salute him and to salute all of you as diplomats here, because during that moment, by him agreeing that it shall proceed, it was a serious message of solidarity with the people of Kenya. Had it been deferred, then the signals would have been different. There would have been signals of either lack of confidence in the country or a signal that can generate panic and make us lose some of the companies that are employing 36,000 people in Kenya today. So on that note, Your Excellency, on behalf of the people of Kenya, on behalf of the President of the Republic of Kenya, let me say that we truly appreciate the firm decision and your commitment to proceed with the Bastille Day celebrations. It is, of course, a challenging time for the Kenyan people and also for so many other countries that are here. What will be important is how we emerge out of the crisis. Kenya has been fairly resilient under difficult circumstances, and I will quickly just flag a few landmarks in the past that have shaken the foundations of Kenya, but we have always emerged out of these challenges. There was the 1969 crisis after the assassination of Tom Mboya. There was the crisis after the assassination of J.M. Kariuki. We had a crisis when we were emerging out of the single-party regime to a multi-party regime. We had the 1982 attempted coup, where a lot of people also lost their lives. We then had the 2005 referendum, which was also very, very divisive. We then had an opportunity under President Kibaki after the elections to emerge out of a deeper crisis where Kenya lost 1,400 citizens. We had our crisis in the build-up to the last elections. We also, what happened at the Bomas. Indeed, some of you as observers had to be evacuated from that center. We then have had a situation where Kenya became the first country where a presidential election has been nullified. But we still came out of it and went for a fresh election, and we emerged stronger. So we have had a moment where our young people have also expressed themselves on how they know best. And I want to tell you the government of Kenya has listened, and it has initiated processes of tackling some of the concerns that they did raise. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to stand here to really salute you and to assure you that we are determined to walk the straight and narrow. It may not be easy, and there are still more challenges to come ahead, but I want to assure you we shall emerge stronger and more positive as a united nation. Notably, the involvement of French firms in major infrastructure projects, such as the upgrading of the Nairobi commuter railway and other urban infrastructure, has been instrumental in enhancing our connectivity and boosting economic activities. These projects not only create jobs, but also foster the transfer of technology and skills, further strengthening our economic base. French development assistance has been crucial in areas such as health, water, and sanitation, and environmental conservation. The projects funded by the French Development Agency, AFD, have had a profound impact on our communities, contributing to sustainable development and poverty reduction. Our collaboration in the health sector, particularly in combating diseases and improving maternal and child health, has been exemplary. France's support during the COVID-19 pandemic is a testament to the strength of our partnership and our shared commitment to global health security. Furthermore, Kenya and France are both firmly devoted to environmental protection and confronting the plights of climate change. Our countries have collaborated on various environmental initiatives, including the preservation of biodiversity and the promotion of sustainable energy solutions. Kenya's ambitious goal to achieve 100% renewable energy by 2030 aligns with France's leadership in advocating for global climate action. Our partnership in this area is critical as we work together to adapt and mitigate the impacts of climate change and protect our planet for future generations.
We are deeply honored to join you during this momentous occasion that carries with it the pride of your nation. Distinguished guests, in just 12 days, France will pass into a celebration of gigantic scale as the world descends onto its capital of Paris for the Games of the 33rd Olympiad, the Paris 2024 Olympic Games. Paris is not yet done. The city will also be presenting to the world, for the first time, an opening ceremony like no other before during the athletes parading on the boats along the river Seine instead of the traditional stadium parade. What a showpiece this will be in Paris. In other words, today we should be asking Pelosi, who is with us here today, to share with us some nuggets of the secrets about how France just got to have all those things aligned and going for her so perfectly well this year, 2024. Your Excellency, today we are proud to join you as you reflect and celebrate the incredible achievements since the 14th day of July, 1789, when your republic embraced a stable democracy and established values of liberty, equality, and fraternity that continue to position you well to the present-day community of nations. I believe you owe it to those underpinning fundamental values that has attracted the world to your country, enabled it, among other credentials, to host one more time the Olympic Games. Honorable colleagues, let me reiterate that the fact that sports remain one of the most uniting enabler for all the people of the world without any discrimination, because it comes along without any barriers of age, gender, race, or other backgrounds considerations. Sports foster economic, social, and remains privileged to enjoy an active partnership with the city of Miramas and the Marseille region in southern France at large that is currently hosting our Team Kenya to the Olympic residential camp.